Hey Pete, what's up?
What's up, Doug? Thought I'd just do a quick update on how things are going after the last video and talk that we had. So I decided that I would create a list for myself, and just to kind of keep everything going, and me not get too spread thin. The list is like get this thing done, get this thing started, work through it, finish that thing, cross it off the list, move on to my next thing on the list. And that way it kind of helps keep me motivated onto what should I be working on, because sometimes I get in this funk of, well, I don't know what I should be working on, I'm just doing something. And sometimes I always pick the easiest task and not the task that will help me actually get things done. So like you feel accomplished because you did something, but in the end you really haven't done anything. So that's what I did. I had this list of things that I'm going through. And I mean, there's always the, I need to take care of my family, I need to do my grad school work, I need to do my normal job work. Those things are just kind of always in the background of course I'm going to be doing those, but I also have other things. So one thing on my list right now is get done my grad school website, which is kind of one of those things where, yes, it's my grad school work, but it's more of, it's like it doesn't have to be done right now, but I want to make sure that it does get done. I want to be ahead of the game on that one. Another one is some of the things that I am doing for school to make sure that I get them done in time to really make a difference in what I'm doing. So it's kind of, there are extra things for my gamification classroom that I just kind of been putting on the back burner because I've got so many other things going. So I was like, you know what, I need to get those done, and I've already got 2 of that list done this week. So that's exciting. I'm trying to think what else is on my list. I've been looking up for my photography website, because my photography website is way out of date. I took a look at it recently, and I was like, man, that sucks. That work is old work, and I've improved so much since then, and I just kind of need to get rid of it and put on the new stuff to show what I'm really capable of now, as opposed to what I was capable of then. I had 2 photo shoots scheduled that didn't pan out, one because of weather and one because of money issues for the person. They're just kind of financially struggling, and they said they couldn't do it right now, which is okay. I know how that is. We've definitely had issues ourselves like that, where we plan to do something and kind of have to cancel because of not having the money at that time. So, I mean, that just happens in people's lives, so I understand it. And then That's What's Up update is actually on my list of things. So I want to get that done so that you can post yours. Just kind of make sure that we're always working on that. So, yep, this is that. So, I am making progress. I have my list. These are things that I'm working on. Oh, yeah, so that's why I mentioned the photography, because I did my little setup in my room, and in the living room, like where I'm at right now, which is not a lot of room, and I put my little backdrop up in the background, or in the side. I had my lights set up. I got my kids that said dress fancy, and they did not always dress too fancy. They kind of dressed a little silly, but that's okay. And I did a little fun practice mini session with my kids, and they were total and utter monsters throughout the whole thing, but it's okay. It's just a fun little practice. I got to spend time with the kids. I just playing around with the camera, trying to do something, because even though I didn't have anybody to actually really work with, my 6-year-old, 4-year-old, and 2-year-old were willing to act crazy on a little backdrop, and they got to have fun and play around, and I got to at least take a few pictures. So that was my practice for this weekend. So next weekend maybe it'll be a little bit different, and we'll see what happens. But I did that too. So practice photography, getting some inspirations for my website. I've been looking up other photographers' websites and other media places' websites to get ideas to redo my own. I've got a list of all my stuff that I'm going to be planning on doing to make some really big moves to do some cool stuff. So there you go. That's my update.